Hey folks, and welcome to another bonus episode for Merry Skelter, where we're just going to be conducting more purges and taking on more work orders, as per usual. So, without further ado, let's pick our next damsel. Preferably not in distress after this little session. Ma'am, you have some grape juice on your cheek. I need to rub it off ASAP. It's very unsanitary. Ma'am, some on your shoulder. Some on your other shoulder. Some on your bosom. Oh, that was it! Dang! That was too sweet! Okay. We take those. We sped right that one. Dang! Record time! Anyway, work orders, because everything in this world runs in a loop, where we have to do whatever these are. Now, I did double check this one. This one has no dialogue for some reason, even though it's specifically from Mamoru at specific coordinates, because normally it has to do with coordinates, right, where you get a dialogue sequence, but it looks like this one didn't have some such thing. So, we're going to be helping out Takumi instead. You mind heading out to the art alley to get something for me? Oh, not at all, buds. Okay, so, like, what do you need propellers for specifically? A plane? A flotation device? A weapon? I don't know what you're getting up to, bud, after that poison dumpling incident. But Takumi, you're super important, baby boo. Anything for you. Anything. Well, I say anything, but within reason. It depends, right? Because there could always be something under the surface. Well, listen, I might have been a bit trusting in the first title. That's all I'll say. But right, so we need to head to the art alley. Yep. And don't you worry, I'm on the fear difficult, even though that's probably going to make not much of a difference, because, well, we're kind of in an area where we massively outscale it. So, if anything, this doesn't really do much. But I digress. Let's get some blessed fragrance. And do we have the ability that actually lowers encounters? I forgot. I don't think I do. No. I don't think I ever went for it. It was found on the Scientist series of classes, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I guess I just never learned it. Granted, was there really much a need? I mean, the encounters are quote-unquote lowered right now, but are they really, is all I'm saying. Because let's find out. Okay, no instant encounters. That's a good sign. Oh, wow. They actually feel lowered. Dang. You know, that was a pretty good ratio. Right, so before we set... Wait, why am I parching? I wanted to deep breath. There we go. No avail. No, wrong button. No, my autopilot. Dang nabbit. My convenience has been interrupted. Once again! Please! Cease and desist! I do not consent to these random encounters! I have lowered encounters, right? Oh, wait. I have Cursed Matangas equipped. Of course I should expect increased encounters. I'm using Cursed Matangas. And honestly, I cannot be bothered to unequip them. Because then I'll have to remember to re-equip them. That will require at least a brain cell, okay? Oh, no, okay. Wait, hang on a moment. Speaking of brain cells, let's get that bamboo guard up and going, shall we? Ah, there we go. Because I ain't about to get game-ended off a cliff due to, silliness entailing. Oh, we're almost right next to it. That's not too bad, not too bad at all. Right. So time to beat up some goons. I honestly forget these enemies' weaknesses, so, random spells go! It was none of those. Hey! Nice! Okay, okay. You have 8 fire and stuff, right? Good, good, good. I don't know why I instantly went for the gold when it's probably going to do absolutely nothing. Right! So, why did we specifically get propellers from the art gallery? No questions? Okay. Well, time to use a rabbit hole. Transfer. Yes. Wow, cool. No work order center, then we report it.
Oh, これこれありがとういや実によく回りそうないいプロペラだ
Okay, but like, specifically for what?
それで一体何を作ろうとしてるんだい
よくぞ聞いてくれたわね私は今扇風機を作っているのよ
You know, that is pretty... That would have been a reasonably normal assumption, huh? A part of me wanted to say fans, right? But then I just thought, well, it's Takumi, and he had a vendetta against cockroaches, so I figured, well, maybe it'd be something a little bit out of the ordinary, right? But then again, wanting to get to game end a bunch of pests isn't exactly out of the norm either. Yeah, you know, fair enough, actually. If anything, it's the Blood Maidens that are the titched ones, because they can identify poison at a glance!
なるほど。ここは確かに蒸し暑いし、ちょうどいいね。
でしょでしょいくつか作れるから、できたら持って行ってあげるね。
黎明時代の時も部屋にあるとだいぶ過ごしやすかったからね。ぜひお願いするよ。
Well, at least you're just being a nice, swell guy, giving us some nice quality of life. Right, so that was Takumi. So we have Kaide. I was gonna say we have Scared Man, but that's not gonna have a dialogue sequence. Right, I guess we'll do Kaide. We're running out of hairpins. Can you check the temple for some? Specifically the temple. Interesting. Okay.
気をつけて行ってこい。
最近さ、人がずいぶん増えたでしょ
Yeah, I mean, apparently, you know, we just have that many Blood Maidens.
うん、僕たちの仲間も増えたからね。
Well, I mean, I guess there's the Order of the Sun, you know, some of the survivors from Dawn, other various individuals that exist. Wait, were there any survivors from Dawn that joined up with us? Technically, no, right? They all got game ended, yeah. What am I talking about? Ah, silly me. That would be a much more wholesome tale if any of them were still alive.
それで髪留めを注文する人が増えたんだけど、在庫がなくなっちゃったのよね。だからできたらでいいんだけど、髪留めになりそうなものがあったら拾ってきてくれない？
わかった。いいよ。僕もちょっと欲しいしね。
よかった。じゃあよろしくね。
Okie doke, so we have to head all the way to Temple Area 5. That's gonna be a little bit of a doozy. Let's disable that jail trial real quick. Yeah, I kinda don't want that, no. Yeah, I think that would be nice. Because I was farming some blood crystals, now I remember, yeah. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. I was trying to grind some blood crystals for Cinderella. Just so that I could get more skill slots for her. Now I remember it all too clearly, yeah. Right. All the way over here. Thank you.
出番だね。
Also, deep breath
出番だね。
and counseling.
大丈夫だから。
What do you mean I couldn't escape? They're choppers. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're almost at the shortcut. Come on. Let me in.
出番だね。
Let me in. Please. Oh. I was gonna say we're gonna get a minor respite, and minor it was. Holy moly.
好きだらけね。
There we go.
キュ
Almost there.
好きだらけね。うわ、なんか嫌な予感。
And here we are. Nice.
出番だね。
Okay. There being a dice here just feels kind of insulting to me because I remember having to grind katana fragments and those things just did not want to drop, reasonably speaking. But okay.
覚悟はいいな。
出番ですわね。やっつける。はあ、思いっきり行くよ。頑張りますわ。
Man. That did a lot of nothing.
ですわ。行くわよ。
Man, that also did a lot of nothing. Curse Train, please. Thanks, Vombi, for being the delete button as you normally are. You know, some things really don't change between tiles. Vombi was just my Alt F4 on the enemies in the prior tile, and she still is in this one. Moral Force is just a different name. That's all that happened. You may have removed Moral Force, technically, because now it's a chat, but you can't take me away from it, apparently.
髪留めはこれだけあればいいかな。依頼書に持っていこう。
And you bet I'm gonna see if I can min-max the cursed trade build as much as I can, because I'm actually curious. Well, within reason. Like, yeah, okay, sure, I could try and go for, like, absolutely top-of-the-line, ridiculous plus 99 blood-farmed gear or something like an end-game area, right? But that might be a bit too much, okay? I already play a game that's already like that with, a stamina system. It's something artifacts, okay? I don't know if I want to repeat the same min-maxing nonsense here. You know? But I always try and get Fumby's stuff as good as possible. Again, within reason. And of course some other characters, because if I so happen to get good equipment for them too, all the better. Plus, I mean, I really want to try and figure out how to use Red's and Rappy's class well enough, because that's one that I just haven't used all too much. But right now, I'm gonna wait until we get Red before I experiment a bit more. Because not only would we have Red, I would also just get a bit more in the equipment variety to experiment with, and maybe I get some good equipment in the next area that we go to, who knows? Because I haven't found anything too standout-ish for Rappy. Right, report. So...
今回の報酬だ。
楓、髪留め持ってきたよ。
As I was going to say though, so I wonder how many more work orders I have that have dialogue in them at the very least.
本当にありがとう。これだけあれば当分は大丈夫だと思うわ。でも見事に可愛いヘアピンばかりね。これを男の人がつけるのは躊躇しそう。
You know, the more I just think about this, it's really in my head, right? So, we had a labyrinth somewhat themed after Otsuu, right? I need to double check something, actually, before I ramble on.
悪いけど、その辺は我慢してもらうしかないかな。
ま、それもそうね。見つかっただけよしと思わなくちゃね。
ところで、楓も結構髪長いけど、こういう可愛いヘアピンは使わないのかい？
私？
I mean, sure, why not? I think you'd be able to rock it. You're already rocking a few.
ないない。ガサツな私がこんなのつけても似合わないって。
What do you mean?
そうかな。結構似合うと思うけど。
Yeah.
そうかな。
うん。ほら、この赤っぽいのとか似合いそうだよ。
そういうなら気が向いたら私もたまには可愛いヘアピンをつけてみようかな。
それがいいと思うよ。
Kaede may not show it, but she really has a nice feminine side to her. Okay, let's double check the work orders before I actually double check another thing. Okay, so that's 1, 2. I have no clue if that counts. I'm going to assume not. Oh, and that's it. Oh, so we only have enough for one more bonus episode at the moment? Whoa. Dang, we're gonna have to do the rub-a-dubs through some other means, huh? I mean, if I was feeling awfully masochistic, I could show some of these ones, but like, would anybody really be entertained by, wow, can you go and hunt 10 silver knights at the water side and just slowly but surely beating down 10 silver knights? Like, either you would be the sadistic kind of person that would absolutely love watching me go through all this and slowly losing sanity, or you just for some reason enjoy listening to my voice, which I would also appreciate. But you know, there's two sides of it, right? You know, two sides of the extreme, totally. No, but I was going to quickly check though, because I just had a thought in my head, but I'll maybe save the topic for the next main, well, not the next main episode, but the next time we're like in a dungeon space, right? Like proper in like a mainline episode. Joe Creature. This didn't have A for Art Alley, right? This said O for O Nightmare. The art alley had a bunch of crane-related things, right? So this was probably themed after Otsuu, I would assume. I mean, I know there's like some labyrinths that are fairly thematic for the characters, right? Like the place that we're going to will probably be still thematic to Red Riding Hood, for example. And the first place that we were before we split up with Alice was Semantic Tower. But none of the nightmares had something that could at least somewhat imply that it was like their nightmare and name, right? Like, what does the O stand for? Otsuu? Because it doesn't stand for Art Alley, right? Because, I mean, this stands for Waterside. You know, this is just Hansel, which makes sense that this was associated with Gretel. I mean, these are... Oh, I mean, that's a Little Mermaid nightmare, though. I mean, I guess it could just be mere coincidence. But it still makes you think, right? Because I'm actually genuinely curious what that could maybe imply. Because it's only Mermaid and Otsuu so far that have a nightmare that's just explicitly named after them, right? In some fashion. Other than the obvious connection to Hansel with Gretel, right? But it's not called Gretel Nightmare, it's Hansel. Hansel's just a nightmare in this depiction. But, again, that's a topic for another time. Maybe in the next mainline episode, well, I say next mainline, again, maybe when we're in an actual proper space, right? Or, likewise, maybe it'll be when some other future revelations happen, because while I do think a part of this might be a prequel to Mary Skelter Nightmares, maybe it really isn't, because I keep thinking back to the post-game ending of the first game, right? With the multiple jails. But I could ramble on about, like, whatever speculation I have. So, anyway, folks, thank you all for watching this bonus episode of Mary Skelter Nightmares. And Nightmares. Oh, you see, you got me into it, right? I was talking about Mary Skelter Nightmares now, I just think I'm playing that game. No, of Mary Skelter 2, and I'll see you all next time as we continue through our jailbreak. Ta-ta for now.